I'm up early because if you guys didn't know, there has been a secret battle going on in the background over how people join Raid Shadow Legends. You guys know that I plug Bluestacks on my channel. I mean, let's go down the list of content creators that use Bluestacks, okay? You got me, you got Brad, you got Code Brute, you got Hell Hades, J Gigs. I mean, like, everyone plugs Bluestacks. I mean, Murder Inc., every content creator you can think of that's any size, Deadwood, like everyone who is, Bluestacks is not uncommon. I mean, everyone knows what it is. You have the auto-clicking, right? Everyone knows about the auto-clicking. Everyone knows about the artifact kind of, cheese you can do and stuff. Bluestacks has a lot of good features. This is the part of the story where it gets like weird, but there is kind of like a secret war that was going on, I suppose, between the content creation and Plarium. And what I mean by this is the content creators, we plug our Bluestacks links. You've seen me plug Bluestacks on this channel. I've done plenty meme videos about it. You've seen other people that I just mentioned who plug Bluestacks. The reason being is a couple fold. It has the features we've already mentioned, so it's an easy sell. The other part of it is it's about half our income as a content creator. If someone downloads Bluestacks, it's free for the viewer to do it. They know they're supporting the channel. That allows us to make money off people doing something literally for free that they also benefit from. It's a symbiotic relationship that is very common between any content creator and no matter what game you're doing. You can see this for Mobile Gamer and Marvel Strike Force, or he's known as OMG over there, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, you got your own guys. Even Genshin Impact, who has probably arguably the best PC client of all time, has offers for Genshin Impact, where you can download it through there. You don't even have to use a YouTuber. You can just go into their client and download it. And why would you want to do that? It's because Bluestacks allows you to connect to the Google Play Store, use your play points and stuff like that. It has a lot of great features. Plarium doesn't want the people or the content creators using and promoting Bluestacks. They don't like it. It's costing them money, and they have gone out of their way to remove that from the Bluestacks offer that all of us have using. They essentially went to Bluestacks. This is the only company that has ever done this since I've been in the Bluestack company, or ever. No one has ever. They sent out an individual email to everybody letting them know Raid Shadow Legends has had to have them remove their offer from Bluestacks. If you think I'm lying, pal, here's the email. So, as with most things with Plarium, if you look at the actions, not the words, you're almost always able to determine the thought process or what's going on. So, as I said prior, Bluestacks was eating away at their profit margin. The company is very good about making sure that they have profit margins, and whenever they see one diminishing, they tend to try to up the ante. I mean, I think we can see this very well with the 10X. We also had the 150 shards in it, okay? Basically, they saw 10X was, a very unmonetized event. People weren't really welling out as much as they thought they should for that type of event. So they add in something to increase the profit margin for that event. What they're doing here is they're increasing the profit margin for their raid pass. If you know, their raid pass makes it where you can do 100 multi-battles instead of 30. Now, a lot of you guys already have raid on Bluestacks, and a lot of you guys already know about all this, so you've already got the auto clicker and everything built in. You're fine. Where this really sucks is as new players come in and they see new videos that all of us content creators are making, because new ones always rise to the top. So if you're a new player and you're typing in Raid Shadow Legends Beginner's Guide, you're either going to see me or Hell Hades or Brad. You're going to see one of these guys with a beginner's guide or something, and probably a newer video because they're pushed to the top. And in those newer videos, now we don't have Bluestacks links to offer you guys. So in a new beginner's video, or how to do all-night free Dragon multi-battle, I can't even do those videos anymore if I wanted to. Those videos tend to be some of the videos where I get the most comments saying, thank you, now I can run Dragon while I'm sleeping. And from the content creator side, this is gonna piss people off too. I know every content creator out there that is very serious about the business has already been implementing Bluestacks. If you guys didn't know, content creation on YouTube, more often than not, is not enough to live full time. If I want to sit here in this studio and literally make video game content for you guys and stream full time and play music and all this stuff and do nothing else with my life, I have to do more than YouTube. Off my YouTube income, not livable, to give you guys an idea, okay? Bluestacks is as much as YouTube income for me. And I know it's as much as YouTube income for other people too, because we share information and we talk about it and we help each other because it's a friendly community, you know what I mean? We have the WellPod Twitch team where we're bringing in as many of the smaller streamers as we can, help them out. And Bluestacks was one of the things I was teaching them. You have a referral system. I can refer them in, help them out, teach them to plug Bluestacks. It helps both their audience and them. Raid doesn't care that it was a good thing for content creation and for the people. It was good for everyone. People could support the content creators for free just by downloading it while getting them something that benefits them. It was good for everybody. And instead what they do is they go out and they completely remove it from the Bluestacks offer. So I couldn't give you a download link for Raid for Bluestacks if I wanted to, even if it didn't pay me anything. It's really weird for me now because like I use Bluestacks for everything. So it's like, here's Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I was grinding Star Wars Galaxy Heroes while I'm editing, you know what I mean? Using Bluestacks, because that's the thing that allows you to run all of these different games on your computer. I know people that when I was doing my Eve Echoes, which actually, by the way, my Eve Echoes corporation ended up being like fantastic. They took it and ran with it, and they're one of the best in the game now, which is amazing to me. Shout out to the WellPod Eve Echoes. But even people in that game were using 4 and 5 instances of Bluestacks to multi-box. And I don't know if that's something that's particular to the average player, but it is a player, and it is somebody who's really excited by their game, and it just really sucks that they took that. So how is this going to affect your favorite content creators? Well, I don't know how other people are going to be affected, but I do know for a fact that some of the other people's incomes are sort of reliant on Bluestacks. I know other people, and I'm not gonna say people by name out here though, that are like me, where my YouTube income is like enough where I can maybe just barely pay the bills and get by, but it's like you really need the Twitch, you need the Bluestacks, you need the hoodies, you know, you need, by the way, buy my hoodies. You need all that stuff, right? In order to, you know, basically have the semblance of a normal job. You know, a normal level income. In order to do all this stuff and play video games all day long, you have to work all day long to just break even a lot of times, right? And Bluestacks is a huge chunk of that for content creators. I won't speak for others, but I'll speak for myself. I know there was months that Bluestacks alone was the #1 source of income for me for that month, okay? So if you realize that content creators like myself are getting removed, potentially their #1 income source, and there's people that get a lot more views than me that plug Bluestacks. They get a lot more downloads. To give you an idea, I've got like 60 something Raid Shadow Legends downloads this month, and that was enough to pay my rent. So you see the people, the new players, and most of those are new players who find my videos and just try it out through the Bluestacks link, right? And they use the Bluestacks, they auto click. Some of it's the people that are long-term players, didn't know about Bluestacks, but all of that advice for the Bluestacks and that link is gone. Not just for me, this is all content creation. That chunk of income for content creators is gone. And the thing is, it wasn't even Plarium paying that money, it was Bluestacks. But Plarium went out of their way to contact Bluestacks to make sure that that little bit of extra money that us content creators were making now goes in their pocket. Instead, now not as many people will be getting the free auto clicker. That's what they did it for. Now not as many people are buying and getting your bonus Google Play points. They removed Raid Shadow Legends Bluestacks offer to that way take the money from the people and the content creators and slowly move that little bit we were able to save and put it into their pocket. And you know, if that doesn't describe the absolute epitome of the way I felt in the content creation program when I was in it, it just confirms to me again, I'd never want to be in it again, because you guys had to be the only company out of every single other game I've ever ever advertised or shown, you have to be the only company that goes out of their way to content creators as much as you possibly can.